everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making Breton Brittle. Now I haven't made this for years, but it used to be a favorite of mine back probably in the 80s. Because again, easy to make, nice and quick. I was able to snack on the crackers while I was making my treat. So it's a really fun, delicious cookie, I guess. And people always say, oh wow, that's so good. And it's so little effort that it's just really worth making, particularly at this time of year. Smelling the caramelly smell inside your house is always wonderful. So to start off, what we do is we get a package of Breton cookies. And the beauty of this is it's really, you can substitute things. So if you don't have any of this particular cracker, you could use like Ritz crackers, you could use soda crackers, you could use graham crackers. All those things will change the taste a little bit, but the end result will basically be the same. So again, I use parchment, you can use foil as well, and just cover your cookie sheet. And then they say 28 cookies. So I did a row of 4 and a row of 7, and now I'm just filling them all in. And you want to make sure that if you can, that there's no gaps or no holes. So they're nicely overlapping each other. So we start off with that. That's going to be our base. And from there, we're going to make our yummy caramel topping. And that's so easy. It's simply a cup of brown sugar into our little saucepan, and then the very low cal 1 cup of butter. So we put those in a nice little pot, and we're going to go slow and low on the oven and melt them up, and I'll be right back. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Now we are pouring our beautiful caramel mixture all over our cookies. So good. So if I had the proper sized pan here, it might work a little bit better, but I don't. So we have covered every single little Breton cracker with some nice caramel sauce. And now we're going to pop it in the oven for only 5 minutes at 400 degrees to firm up that caramel and cook it just a little bit. So again, wait with me. I shall return promptly. Oh my goodness, check out this thing of beauty. Whew, I needed 2 mitts for that one. Didn't want to burn myself. So now that that's boiling hot, we take a cup of chocolate chips. Now again, you can use whichever kind you like. I did a little mixture of caramel sea salt chocolate chips. Who even knew there was such a thing? And regular chocolate chips. I like the little Hershey's ones that taste like Hershey's chocolate kisses. So we cover your mixture with your chocolate chips. Let them melt a little bit. And then if you're crazy, I found in my cupboard some score bits. Those need to go on there too. May as well make it really tasty. And you'll find that those will start to melt. So as they start to melt, we're just going to give it a moment. And as it starts to melt, you're going to take your little spreader and you're just going to start spreading your chocolate chips around. And slowly, slowly, they're starting to melt for me. It's not going to look like anything pretty, but basically you are going to be putting this in the fridge or the freezer and cooling it. And then you're going to be breaking it into little pieces anyway, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't look extra pretty. So as the time flies by here, these just keep melting more and more. You just want to make sure you have a little bit of chocolate on each of your crackers. Awesome. So once you've done smoothing it and you've got all of your goodness there, if you like nuts, I chose some chopped up pecans. You can just sprinkle those right on top. All the good things, caramel, nuts, and chocolate. I don't really know if it gets any better than that for me. Give them a little bit of a pat down so they stick. And then we're going to cool this. Now the fun part about it being winter is you can probably stick it outside for 5 minutes and it'll probably be cold enough to break into pieces. But I will be back once I have chilled this down. Oh, this isn't quite cold enough, but we're gonna break into it anyway. Essentially, you're just gonna take your Breton Brittle and you're gonna snap it off into pieces. Oh, look at that. Caramel, chocolate, and crunch. Ah. It's so good. I hope you'll try it. I hope you'll love it. I don't care if I lose a whole mouthful of fillings chewing on this. Actually, I do. For Shaw Spotlight, I'm Kerry, and thanks again for coming into my kitchen.